Good afternoon, Coach President and founder of Africa Pro Future Academy, APFA. Please, can you introduce yourself more?
Thank you very much. Before introducing myself, let me wish a Happy New Year 2023 to all those who are watching me, all those who are listening to me. I would like also to send my wishes of Happy New Year to Mrs. Darlene, a wonderful woman, a special woman. That woman is taking care of the orphans, the children very poor in Togo and in West Africa. Mrs. Darlene, thank you very much. May God bless you. Now, to answer to your question, I am Frederick Masimwale Bajam. I'm a coach, license B of African Confederation of Football. I'm also a teacher, especially a head teacher in junior secondary school at Njoreke. That's what I am.
Please, Coach, when was Africa Pro Future Academy created?
Yes, Africa Pro Foot Academy, APFA, is created on 10th November 2010 in Afanya.
Now, tell me, what are the reasons that motivated you to
Yes,
create APFA?
there are two main types of reasons: football reasons and education reasons. If I can add the third one, social reasons. Okay, as far as football reasons are concerned, I am fascinated by football. I love football, and when I realized that in the area, football was sleeping at that period. At that very moment, football was sleeping. Nobody has joy. So I simply because there were no more good players. So I thought that it was very important to do something. That is the reason in football why we decided to create APFA. Now, as a teacher, and according to my own experience, I realized that through football, children can find joy, can have joy, and study their lessons, learn their lessons correctly. But what I remarked that children, since our areas are poor areas, the parents, some parents are very poor. So the children don't stay at school. They left school and their parents sent them to neighbor countries, to their relatives, their supposed relatives, thinking that they will take care to them and continue their studies. But unfortunately, when they arrive at Nigeria or Ivory Coast, what is happening? They are sent to plantations of cocoa or coffee where they work day and night. Some of them came back very sick. Some of them came back suffering from AIDS. Some of them came back suffering from sexually transmissible disease. So we realized that it's not good. Apart from that, we also remarked that children, especially girls, are getting pregnant very regularly and very early instead of dealing with their schooling. They get pregnant. So all that situation called upon me, and I said that if it is possible, as I have experienced when I was a student, to play football. Bad things come when you are not doing, you are not occupied, you are not busy. Bad things, bad ideas come to you. So I thought that football brings joy. If they are playing football, they will be able to study their lessons. And I was not wrong. Things went well. And also, since they are coming with problems, some of the students who went to the plantations farms, some of them came with a certain situation which is not good. They were taking drugs, and they became gangsters, dangerous for their community, dangerous for their society. I thought that through football and education, we will change things. We will help to change things. We will contribute to change things. Those are the reasons, in summary, which lead us to create APFA.
Now, tell me, by creating APFA, what are your objectives exactly?
Yes, I have some objectives. That is normal. The objectives, first, is to train the children, to make them professional players, to give them a very good quality training, to make them professional. Apart from that, I thought while playing football, they are going to school, and that will help us to transform them, to make them become the leaders of their community. Those leaders who will come back one day after their studies, or if they have a chance to play football abroad, they will come back to build their area, to build their country. It's very important. Because football help a player to be keen in thinking. The players are thinking very quickly. They are very intelligent. If you look at Messi, if you look at Cristiano, or if you look at Adebayo, they are very intelligent, and they think very quickly. This will help them take good decisions to somehow create some jobs, employ their fellows or their brothers and sisters, and help to develop their area, their village, their district, their region, and their country. These are the objectives we want to reach, and I just sum up the objectives.
So what are now your activities based on in APFA?
Yes, our activities are based on football and education.
Now, concerning football, what did you do exactly since 2010?
Yes, since 2010, as you know, we started with only one ball, and we gathered that day of 10th of November 2010, about 100 children. and we played and played and played, and selected 32. And those 32 children, we worked with them. At the beginning, people were thinking that I was teaching laziness to the children. But finally, when the children started playing well, when they started winning the matches, the games, people changed their opinion towards us, and they started supporting us. As football is concerned, we have played many matches, many games, friendly games, official games. Among the official games, we have played national and international games against some teams. We came from Benin, Republic of Benin, at Accra, as well as in Lome, at Keke. And all this is organized by ASEFUT. ASEFUT is an association of the academies. So we are member. APFA is a member of that association. So that association has organized all those competitions we participated. And apart from that, we have participated to what we call Grains of Togo. Grains of Togo, in French called Grain du Togo. Grains of Togo was organized by the Federation, the Togolese Federation of Football, FTF, and the national coach, Claude Leroy. It was from 2017 to 2019. And 4 of our players, girls and boys, participated to the national competition, because we started the competition in the district, after we go to the region, and after we go to national. The national, we have 5 regions. All those regions selected the players to send to Lome to play. Then you see among those people, our academy has sent 4 players. It is important. We, as far as the caps are concerned, we have played 8 caps. We won 4. We won 2 in Benin, the Republic of Benin. We won 2 there, and we won 2 in Togo with the children. So one final is not played, and we lost 3 finals. Then we won 4 finals, and we lost 3 finals. One is not played, and it was in 2020. It was not played because of coronavirus. We didn't play. In 2022, last year, we participated to the selection of under 15 players. We played the first match in Vaughan, where some of my players were selected for the coastal region, and that coastal region players represent the region to the national competition in Lome. At that competition, I was appointed as a principal coach, and we participated to that competition. So now we are playing another cup of district. We are qualified for the quarterfinals. So APFA is continue working. Africa continues working every day, every time. Okay, now in the education.
Yeah, let's come to education. I was about to answer that question. Concerning the education, now tell me, do you have a sponsor, or where do you get means for your activities?
Yes, okay. For as far as the education is concerned, we since people were thinking that I was teaching laziness to children, we have found a strategy which we thought is the best one. We started visiting the schools where our students, our players attend. So when we go, we meet the teachers, we meet the head teacher, we discuss with them, we get information about their work and how disciplined they are. And we ask them to have a glance at them, to take care of them in order to make them disciplined and workers at school. And we realize that it has produced some fruits and good fruits, because when you look at the statistics, when you take the first generation, you will realize that over 32, 25 of them have got their A level before leaving Afanya, and I'm happy for that. Others went to learn the job, and all those who learn the job are working now. Others attended the university, and some are working. Those who chose football, some are at Dito, others are one is at Etoile Filante, another is the two girls are one in Ami Dumont and the other in Tampet. So I think that what we are doing is good. But there is something I cannot hide here. It's because we have not means that we don't help some of them continue their studies at university. It pains us because we wanted them to become leaders. We would like to help them to see them off until they finish their studies and find a job, if they don't have a chance to play football. But anyway, we thank God that what we did is good. We are not teaching laziness to the children, but we are helping them. You know, we are taking all the children's, poor children, orphans. Some have no parents. Others, one parent is dead. All those things, and they don't pay. They don't pay because we know that the parents are poor, so they don't pay. Because of that, the members of APFA office collect money. We collect money every month. That help us to support the expenses related to the games and somehow the studies, because it happens that we collect money to buy books and share to the children. But when we find that children are suffering, it pains us. But what can we do? We need help.
Can you describe geographical situation of APFA?
Yes, it's very important for people to know where APFA is. APFA is in Afanya, the capital town of the district of Bamono. And Bamono is situated in the southeast of the coastal region. Bamono has 109,622 inhabitants. All those people are watching, are hoping that children of APFA must got well trained, well educated to help to contribute one day for the development of the district.
Oh, since 2010, I mean since the foundation of APFA, how many matches did you play?
Yes, since 2010, we played 130 games. I mean matches. We won 82 games. We lost 20. And we played 10 draws. I have already given the information about the finals we have played. The finals we won, the finals we lost, and the final, the only one final we didn't play in 2020 because of coronavirus.
So thank you so much. Tell me, what is the number of children today in APFA?
Yes, today the children are more than 50.
Do you have different categories?
Yes, of course. We have different categories. We have all categories in APFA. As I said, people started having confidence in us, in what we are doing. So some are sending, even girls are being sent by their parents to APFA. So we have under 10 players, we have under 12, under 13 players, under 15 players, under 17 players, under 20 players, and the senior players, senior players, the players are no more in the area because some are at university continuing their studies, some are working, and sometimes when we have a competition concerning the senior players, we call them to come to help us, and they came to them. Those who are playing in the clubs like Tito, Étoile Filante, Ami du Monde, and Tempête, like ECG, Anani Bernard at Tito, Ajak Boris at Étoile Filante, and Grace Bajam at Ami du Monde. Also, Amandine Bajam at Tempête. We can't call them because they are already qualified for national competitions. So we don't call them. You see, and through the success of the girls I mentioned, the parents are sending their girls, their daughters to learn football. That is a good example because we want to give the same education, the same training to the boys as well to the girls. No difference. We want everybody to succeed because we think that if we do things like that, our area can get developed. So, you asked me another question?
Yes. Now, I was about to continue. What about? Please, coach. As you said so far, you are having 4 children, orphans, and all the rest. I would like to know: are they housed? Do they have a shelter where they live?
That is our objective. We would like to house all those children. Then we'll be able to take care very closely of them. But unfortunately, We have no means. We have no means. We have no money to build the house of APFA. Even if we want to do it, we have no money. By now, we have no money. So, what we are doing, if we find a child who has very difficult problems, when we have a child in that situation, we try to take the child. A member of APFA office can take him and stay with him for a while. Time for us to find a solution with the parents and then send him back to his family. So many of the children are with their parents and they come to play. But as I said so far, we used to go to visit them in their schools, give them advice. If you have books, we share the books to them. But by now, we have not the house to house all the children. But when there is a problem, a child has a problem, we try to protect the child as well as we can. Sometimes when we make the competition, we play the game. There are the players or the train, when the players are injured, we have to take care of them. Because sometimes if the child is an orphan, you cannot tell him go to your parents. It's impossible. If the child's parents are poor, we cannot ask the child to go back to his parents. So we try to do our best to send him to the hospital where he will be taken care of. So by now we need help to build one day the house of APFA.
Now we are at the end of our interview. Have you any word as a conclusion?
Yes. The word I have is to thank all those who are watching us now. I thank them for their patience to watch us until the end of the interview. I thank all the members of APFA office. I thank all the players. I love them. And you know, every day is God is making is good. What God is making for us is good. So we are working, and we need something important. We need sponsors. We need people to help us, because while helping us, they are helping those children. They are playing there, behind us. They are playing. Those who are playing are APFA players, children. When they help you, the sponsors. When people help us, we'll have balls, we'll have materials, sport materials to work with the children. We'll have money to buy what they need for their schools. We can have sometimes money to make them some nationality, birth certificate, because some have not got. Then we need help. We need help to let those children have a dream of a very good future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. I recall that you are Coach Bajama, the president and the founder of APFA.